Today versus today. A better way versus the hard way. Choices in life that we made in the beginning formed an ending that caused a choosing of sides. So let's look at your choice on the flip side. Take a ride with me as I journey through this thing called life, this state of existence, this survival of the fittest in which we battle to prove who deserves to be in it, not just to win it, to defeat it. But how can we when it was given to us freely? How selfish are we really? Manipulating ourselves into thinking that we are more powerful than the great Almighty? What are we gaining listening to the enemy who is consistently setting us up for failure? But we're too naive to see the truth. Whatever he says, we go ahead and do. It ain't nothing new. This kind of deception started when Eve took a bite of the forbidden fruit, initiating what we now know as life. But on the flip side, what could it have been like to live in a world free from sin, to not know the definition of pain, to be unaware of what it means to struggle in order to gain and still be without? But incidentally, without a doubt, we're living in this reality where we have to deal with these abnormalities. Dwelling in this cynical world as a human resident, adhering to this societal government, where it's not all about the rights of those under it, but the degrading thoughts of those running it. Who in their right mind would agree that this is heaven sent, but actually, who's in their right mind? Who can honestly say that they haven't in some way been persuaded by the politics of today? Who has sat down and thought of a way to live beyond this? Have you? On the flip side, the only governmental truth is found within you. Take a moment to think about what is really living inside of you, or should I say, who? Which part of me and you do we listen to? Where do we find within ourselves the strength to move on through adversity? Where do we gather in our minds to find peace within insanity? During these perilous times, how do we muscle up the courage to survive, to stay alive? I guess the answer can only be found on the flip side, where the average young black male is said to not live beyond the age of 25, and the average black woman of that same age is unmarried with 3 to 5 kids on her side. But on the flip side, there's a better way. There's a chance to lead those who have not gone astray, to train up your children in a way that is pleasing to God, and assure them it's okay to be considered odd. But first, we have to find within ourselves the will to diminish this thing called pride, to let the one and only true Savior in as our God. There's no other way to abide and get through this ride called life, unless you take this ride on the flip side. Never let the troubles of life get you down. Always know that you are worthy of your crown. Know that no matter what it is that you are going through, there's a God up in heaven who can get you through. He's waiting on you to get on your knees and ask him for help. He'll get you through that. You'll make it to the end.